Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
With the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you rate women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Hey, you already know what it is. Somebody got their little phones on or whatnot. I hear they little phones over there.
It's not me.
It was me. I plead the fifth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, somebody got their little phones on or whatnot. The girls are back.
Hey.
The girls have returned to the voice of reason. Man, 2018 for y'all. How was it? Tell me about it.
Mine was chill, like super, super chill. No one believes me, but I really just got drunk and kicked it with my parents.
I was close to that. I stayed at home alone with my dog.
Hey.
And you know what I did? I sat down and made a plan for my New Year's. I was very serious about the new year and what I'm expecting and my expectations and my goals. So I made it clear and plain. And I spent the new year getting that together.
You look at you out here getting your shit together so you can live your best life.
Yes.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zoe Williams, the voice of reason, back in the building. I got my girls in the building. You already know what we gotta do. We gotta promote a few things. Let me say, total package energy, my niggas.
That's right.
This is the juice. Joy juice right here.
Yes, it is.
I get turned up before every show off the juice. I gotta have the juice.
He got the juice.
The juice is necessary for me to have. You underdig? Total Package Energy is an energy shot formulated by this guy who is, in my opinion, the Bruce Lee of personal training.
Yes.
So you don't know Anthony Eagleton up in Oakland.
We're trying to get to know each other. We're going to meet eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Eagleton, he trains the NBA guys and the NFL guys and the soccer guys, and he's a trainer. You know, dig? He's a great guy. He trained my son, weight training and all of that, you know. Speaking of my son, he finally got in a game.
Oh, good. Hey, now.
He only got in for 3 minutes.
Well, it's a start.
No, let me tell you what happened. See, my son is Sagittarius.
Yes.
That's one of them you can't tell me nothing signs.
Right.
Right.
That's not a Sagittariuses are not reasonable in most cases. There's some inflexible kind of motherfuckers with regards to what the fuck they gonna do. So everybody on the coaching staff kept telling him, listen, dog, you haven't played in a year. Yes, you've played summer ball with pros and all of that, but you haven't played college ball in over a year. You're gonna be rusty. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be rusty. I'm New Williams, nigga. I'm not gonna be rusty. Are you crazy? As soon as he gets out there, he travels.
Wow.
Okay, nigga, come here. Come sit down for a minute.
He's like, it's my ball.
Nah, but he played for 3 minutes. But in 3 minutes, he got 4 stops and a steal.
That's right.
So the coaches was telling him, your defense was on fleek, nigga. We needed that.
Right.
But because you rusty on the offensive side and you don't think you are,
right,
we had to yank your ass so you could sit down for a minute to think about what the fuck is going on.
Right.
So they told him, slow down. Let the offense come to you naturally. And he got in. He called me today and was like, yeah, they told me the deal and what was happening with me. But they counting on me to get into rhythm.
Okay.
So I was very pleased with that. I'm happy and I'm proud for my boy.
That's right.
They play again. What's tomorrow? Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
They play tomorrow.
Okay. So you going?
Nah, this one's in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
They on the road.
That's right.
So that's what's up. Total Package Energy. I drink it. The trainer, Anthony Eagleton, and his crew put it together. I know Mimi's had some of it before. Does it work?
Oh, I love it. First of all, it gives me energy. It feels good. I don't feel jittery. I feel like whatever I need to do. So if you don't have it, order some today because it works.
You underdid?
And he told me burner.
Tiffany?
Yep. Because, I be shouting out Total Package all the time on my live feed. And he was like, yeah, and it's a fat burner. I was like, hey, way to be in my live feed. Total Package Energy.
Right.
So it's a real situation. Total Package Energy is real. Listen, I need everybody. I want everybody to move at once. And I'm only speaking to the people who don't have my app currently. Everybody has to get my app put together by Wanda Trotter. I support Black-owned businesses.
It looks like this.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
She reached out to me a year and a half ago and was like, yo, what's up? You need an app. She put together an amazing app, and I've been promoting her business across many different platforms. So please, 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 I urge you, if you're a small business and you don't have an app, you're not really in business, because right now this is the store.
Yes.
If you don't have an app, which is taking over the website, which is your online store, you're not in business. You're not in business. All right. You might be doing low-key business, but you're not out there doing it. You understand? So please go support mindblowingmobiles.com. Mindblowingmobiles.com. Ask for Wanda Trotter. Tell her Zoe Williams sent you. The next thing, Android Home.
Yes.
I love those.
Man, I had on the gray ones yesterday.
Ooh, I like gray.
The deep gray velvet ones. You know you got on some fly shoes when little kids be like, what are those? That's some fly shit. What is that?
Yeah.
Some shit your mama can't afford, little punk. Get your little bad. No, I'm just kidding. I was at my daughter's game, and when the little kids, like when the high schoolers be like, damn.
Those are some cool shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, that's how you know you got some fly shit on. When the kids see it and be like, oh.
You
Sneakerhead looking at your sneakers, you know you
right.
Yeah, when they normally buying Jordans or something and they checking out what you got because they need to get on that bandwagon.
This one little dude, he was like, can I touch it?
Oh, shit.
I was like, go ahead. He was like, what is it made of? And I told him what was up. He was like, oh, yeah, velvet? Like,
Right.
he don't even know that velvet means anything. Nah, but what he recognized was the carbon fiber. He was like, that's some carbon. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He said, can I touch it? I was like, yeah. Shit is fly, yo. Shit is fly.
Zoe's letting people touch his shoe.
Hey, man, he was a
Okay.
youngster.
That's nice.
My daughter had a basketball game. She got a game tonight.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Listen, man, my daughter got serious fast than a motherfucker about basketball.
Ooh.
But
That's
Android Home. Android like the phone. Ohm, HOMME.com. Go support them now. You under dig? Right now. The other thing I got. What else do I have? Oh, for everybody in YouTube, or that's on YouTube, y'all gotta support, right? Hit the super chat button. A lot of people supported on the first show on Wednesday. Let me just say thank you guys for that. And you know what? And I was so caught up in the coaching. That's why I didn't call you guys.
Hey.
Because I was coaching
I was caught
on
up
this
in
particular show.
Right, you was giving them game. Well, I was listening in. I watched.
You was.
Yeah, I was on there training. I was talking shit. I was on
Go
there.
ahead, Mimi. That's
I
right.
saw you dropping knowledge on them.
You understand?
Shoot, they laid that one girl down. They was talking S.
You feel me?
I don't want to curse.
I know. I was trying to clean up my mouth for the new year, too. So
I'm trying to be nice.
So that's what it is.
Try.
Hit that super chat. Everybody who hit the super chat on Wednesday, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Community tithing on this. This is how we keep our network going. Y'all know the Voice of Reason network is basically turning into the fucking DASHTALK network.
hey, we about that life, though.
You know what I'm saying? I'm giving a lot of people shows. I'm getting a lot of brothers who didn't have an opportunity shows. We just locked in Flex Alexander.
Oh, shoot.
His show gonna be live.
Okay.
You under dig?
Let's-
Thursday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Right? Dash Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that shit's gonna be sick.
No
Yeah.
flex zone.
The
huh?
No Flex Zone is coming. I'm working with my girl Malaya. I'm about to give her the Vegan Vixen show.
Oh, shoot.
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm not
now.
about that life, but I support you having that
You
life.
under
Right.
dig?
Do that
She
shit.
wants to be called like the goddess, sex queen, demon queen. I don't know what she wants to be called, but I'll be like Vegan Vixen. You're a vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be catchy.
Yeah. I like
Catchy.
that.
But we working on a few shows, a few
That's
hot
what's up.
ones. You know what I'm
what's
saying? And I'm over here like really settling into the program director thing. So shit's about to be lit. So all I ask is that everybody continue to support, Jeff Brown's show is crazy. The Inappropriate Hour,
It'd
that
be
was
so
yesterday.
inappropriate.
Right. And he's so crazy, but I love it.
You know what I mean?
He keeps it real.
And then Antonio Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Mizor.
Mm-hmm.
So who is this? He's Antonio Moore's tonight, directly after The Voice of Reason. Who is this? Big Pound Music just dropped $20.
Thank you.
Quentin just dropped $5. We had somebody drop $10 earlier. Was it €1?
I don't know. If we don't acknowledge it quick enough, it'd be just falling off.
Oh, there it is. There it
on the
is.
Grid for me.
Who's turning down the lights? Who's
I
playing
don't
light
know
games?
I
what's
don't
popping.
know.
Apparently, oh, here it is. Yeah, show SEO.
Yeah, good looking.
Hey.
Please continue to be strong in this. Now, it's topic time. You listening to The Voice of Reason on Dash Talk Radio. You know what? Before I even get to the topic, Phil, I want you to play one of my drops. I want you to play Zo Zo Zo.
Oh, shoot.
Just to prime it, just to have a quick little break. All right? Zo Zo Zo. Let's go.
Hey.
You got it?
I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor. And I need it right away. So, 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 so. I'm calling you up. I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice. The reason.
Yo, so I got this two-timing chick who got her revenge from when I was on my 2-time tip. And even when I tried to correct it, she couldn't get past how she was disrespected, neglected my effort, a pair with no trust, dirty games and affairs that been tearing us up. If things ain't picture perfect, is it really worth it? I have an idea, but I need to know for certain.
I'm calling you up, I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need a love doctor, and I need it right away. I'm calling you up, I'm calling you up. 'Cause I need to hear the doctor's voice to breeze up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I cursed. Damn.
See?
The voice of reason on Dash Talk Radio, back in the building. Today's topic. I'm gonna make it hard on y'all.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. You know you gotta deal with some real shit today.
Oh yeah.
You got to deal with some real shit.
I've been so adult all week.
Right. I'm leaning.
What are the top 5 reasonable forms of relationship reparations for a cheating spouse you ultimately want to keep? He gotta be, or she gotta be, on some kind of punishment. There has to be some kind of recompense, payback, something. You don't want to feel played.
Right.
Because you know how it is in relationships. What you allow continues.
Correct.
So how do you get them? What is a reasonable form? Top 5 reasonable forms of relationship reparations for a cheating spouse you ultimately want to keep. A deeper look at some of the reasons for why you should forgive a cheater.
Wow.
Fuck. When is being cheated on not a big deal?
Ooh.
When is your relationship too big to fail to the act of cheating?
Right.
323-230-4610. Because here's the caveat for today's show. You can't quit.
Right.
Right.
Because most people just opt out. Fuck it, it's over.
Right.
Okay.
If marriage is a business, should cheating be cause for filing familial bankruptcy? Because that's what you're ending. The family.
What does that even mean? Familial thing?
Familial. Family.
I
The family
guess.
is a business. The marriage is a business. Familial.
I guess.
You know, I come up with new terms.
You do. That's why I had to ask clarification. Like I wasn't the only one when he was talking about.
How does
Educated.
how does one become deserving of a second chance? Wow. From the act of cheating.
Wow.
Yikes.
I'm gonna go fuck her up. No, I'm just playing.
Because you already know. You recooking it. You already know you're going to keep rehashing it. You know, that's the one thing that pissed me off about women in general. Y'all say y'all forgive. No, y'all niggas hold on. Y'all be playing that card. And I'm not saying that men don't do the same.
Right.
Because the shoe on the other foot. When is your woman so dope, so bad, that you'll take her back after getting sideswiped?
Whoa. Wow.
Phil, I need to hear from you, brother. You're a man. If you found the one, she the one. She just made a mistake. She's not a habitual cheater. But if she cheated on you, Phil, what kind of reparations does she have to pay you? Pay the relationship back in order to regain your trust?
Man, I don't know.
Men are different. We be like, you let another dick in the garage.
I don't know if I'm messing with her after that. We might need to like get a threesome crack or something. Bring her friend in or something.
Right.
Goodness.
Wow. Men are different than women. Because I will give women this. Y'all will put up with a dick after it's been in another dick, after it's been in his baby apartment.
Right. I agree.
Like, there was another dick in the baby apartment?
Right.
In the baby condo.
Right.
Do we feel different if the dick was covered?
No, you guys feel the same.
No.
You don't even want to know if it was or wasn't. You all just be like, la, 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 la.
Right. I want to imagine what she's done to you. You like, did you do that special trick with your leg and shit?
Man, the male, you already know, the male ego is really different.
Yeah, that's a nice word for it, different.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Sensitive.
Somebody said cheating is not a mistake. It is a deliberate action.
No, I feel like some people just get caught up sometimes. You just, ooh, in a fury. I believe it. I mean, I haven't experienced the in a fury moments. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, in the fury moments are the few moments I actually said no. Like, that person you always wanted, then they finally, like, come holla at you when you're in a relationship. Those are the few times I was like, no, I don't want to cheat with you.
But you know what? I think the reason why cheating is so hard to forgive for a lot of people is because a lot of people are really insecure.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
It has more to do with their insecurities than it has to do with dealing with another human being who, in a moment, might just be fucking with you, even though they love you.
Right. Right.
And might find something in a moment with somebody else. It deals with insecurities. It deals with the idea and the concept of possession.
Yes.
You heard how I framed it for men. Another dick cannot be in my baby apartment.
Right. Right. No, that's a problem.
That's what a yoni is to a man. It's a baby apartment.
Right.
You had another dick in the baby apartment, my nigga.
Right. Shoot. And then you got to pay attention to how important it seems the other person is. You know, are they still keep treating you like you're number one? Or are they leaving you at home and taking this person out on the trips and, you know, enjoying them on a different level of the game? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm asking y'all.
Yeah.
As women, what is the criteria in a man that makes you go, all right, it's cool?
I believe he's taking care of all business. I mean, he's taking care of home. He is, he's giving me, I'm in love with him, obviously, and we've built a foundation. And the foundation, I don't want to let it be based on messing with some thought or whomever she may be, because we've got this $1 million home, or we've got whatever, we got a $10,000 home, whatever it is that we have together, is not worth us losing children, separating the children from its foundation, because children are affected by divorce and separation. So I think those things are also come to play. And I also believe how he also treats me when he comes home. I mean, say he is in the streets, but when he comes home, is he still treating me nice? Or is he treating me like, bitch, don't touch me? Because if he's treating me like, bitch, don't touch me, then the shit's really over with.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? If he don't want to touch you, he don't want to make out with you, he don't do all the things he was doing before, clearly this woman has come in and kind of taken my place. So I'm going to pay attention to if I think my place is taken. I mean,
say more, Mimi.
Yeah, I want to know if my place is taken. So if he's taking her out and doing all the things with her that he used to do with me, that's a problem. Because I'm like, oh, he likes this bitch. Where the fuck are they going? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I had an ex tell me some shit. Because I'm real free with my information.
Right.
And she brought up something to me that I had never really factored in as a man.
Okay.
You know, I'm a multidimensional thinker, but I wasn't thinking like this until she brought this up. She was like, hey, man, this random girl that you fucked around with knows about your future plans. Why?
Right.
She talking to me about some shit that you've talked to me about.
Right.
Why does she know this?
Right.
Right.
And I never thought about that.
That makes a big difference.
Talk to me about that.
That makes a big difference because you're sharing your dreams, your goals, your aspirations with this person, which leads the person to think, hey, well, she must be special because why is she even in your future goals and thoughts like that you would even let her in?
Why does she even know?
And then some men tell the other woman what's going on in their house. So now you're telling this broad what's going on wrong in our home. So then she can do better and act like she better than what's at home. But really, this bitch ain't shit either. Really, she just listening to game, picking up game, trying to do everything she's hearing that the other woman's not doing in place of. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like, oh, she better than my girl. But really, you gave her the keys. You're like, hey, you know, she don't cook dinner and then every time you come up her house, she got dinner, she got it warm, she dressed sexy at the door. When you come home to your girl, she may not be as sexy with the dinner waiting. She might be cleaning up the kids' Pampers and shit. So this one, when you go over there, it's like a vacation. When you go home, you're like, shit, she not as fun. And now you're building things with that person. And I think that's what hurts the most when you see them building with another person and they're sharing bedroom talk.
Wow. Yeah, I'm reckless with that. I just be talking. Be talking to enemies.
I mean, truth, I talk a lot too, but
we know.
Yeah.
I seen your IG. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So, but again, I warn people though, like the stuff you see on social media and even on the radio, like that's all superficial oversharing stuff. Like you're still not getting anything nobody else has gotten, right? You know, it's special to me when you hear something out my mouth that you haven't already heard before. And not everybody gets that. That's how you know, like, you're special. Like, oh, wait, that's some shit I never heard before. Like, you know, because I am a habitual oversharer. So when you get something real, like, you'll know. Like, super deep. But, you know, people are tripping over the cheating is, like, you know, intentional, whatever. Yeah, cheating is definitely a choice. But I think that is a very, a huge simplification for how, you know, not simple life is. You know, like, you can eat food certain foods make us fat, but it's not like you ate the food to get fat. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes life happens, you get in a situation, you didn't necessarily cheat just to make your mate unhappy or cause them pain. And that's where I think some people, if you really want to stay with your partner, you have to accept that it's very possible that their action wasn't directly to hurt you. Right? So for you to heal, you have to be like, fuck, they did cheat and it did hurt me, but that was not necessarily the intention and the action at the time.
Right. But see, this is like if you factor all of the shit that's wrong with relationships. We talked about it before. 69% of all conflicts in relationships go unresolved.
Right.
Why wouldn't I want another piece of pussy or you want another piece of dick?
Man.
Right.
We have the wrong ideas. We think me against the world. Nigga, Tupac wrote a song. That is art, my nigga. That's not reality. That's art. Me against us against the world. Wrong. I don't know why niggas call me during the show.
I feel like they really don't know you. Like, what? You know when the show is.
They want to be announced. They're like, oh, say my name, Zoe.
I will not.
Right, I will not. That's
I will not.
That's me.
So that's interesting. I just think we got a lot of fucked up little beliefs. You know, my partner will never let me down. My partner will, you know, if my partner does let me down, I get to leave. But that means you never really wanted your partner. You wanted your partner to uplift you.
Right. But I think that there should be some respect in cheating. You know, if you're gonna cheat on me, don't take my children around the bitch. Don't take the children over to grandma's house and have cakes and pies so she knows this bitch. Respect me. Don't go over to Laurie's and you know I like Laurie's and
but
my
if
homies
I do
is
it
gonna,
right.
Yeah, if you do it right, I won't know.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Mimi.
Right.
You got to acknowledge women in general.
Right.
If a nigga does it right.
Right.
And real niggas tell the truth.
Right.
Now, be very careful of that statement.
Okay.
Because niggas listen in black and white. They don't listen in stereo. Mm-hmm. Niggas tell the truth for the most part.
Right.
Because I don't know a motherfucker that speaks the truth 100% in every circle around everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
You got certain people on a need to basis about certain pieces of information.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I don't know a motherfucker the truth 100% all the time.
Agreed.
So let's just keep that context.
Agreed.
I know some of the realest motherfuckers who claim to be the realest motherfuckers in the world that will edit parts of the truth.
Right. Absolutely.
Depending on the circle that they're in currently.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, my statement saying a nigga is about the truth with his woman. If he with his woman, he cheated on her.
Right.
And he comes to her and tells her because he feels compelled to do so, and out of respect, she needs to know. In a way, he's handing that over to her to then turn around. And I'm saying in general, not all women do this, but in general, women will hold that shit over his head.
Yeah.
And recook that beef over and over and over again and play it as a trump card. Most relationship power struggles.
But that's because you bring it to my attention, and I'm like, you must like this bitch. You had to come home and tell me about this bitch. You like her that much? I know where she works. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you're sharing. I get what you're saying. It's important to share, but when you tell me this is two ways to take it, like it's one way, oh, he keeps it 100. My boo was right. But the other way is like, damn, he must like her. Because why is he telling me about her?
But you know what you just articulated.
Yes.
Your insecurity.
Oh, absolutely. But you know
because
what?
that's not his. He's saying, I respect my woman.
Right.
I need to come to her and tell her because I did wrong based on me saying I'm going to be exclusive with her.
Oh, but listen. Now, are you saying that he's saying that he did wrong and he's not going to do it anymore, or he's still doing this? I'm taking it as he's still doing this.
No, he's just coming to you because he did.
Oh, he's not doing it anymore.
And he's letting you know, like, I did this shit.
Okay, now that's different. My answer changes. I took it as that. I took it as you were saying, like, he's letting me know about her, and this is our new baby. You know, I'm gonna be gone, and you know I'm gonna be with Sue, and this is what we doing.
I'm gonna be with Sue.
And if you gonna be with Sue,
you better get a better name. I'm gonna be with Sue this evening, baby.
All right, you should just say Becky.
Tamika.
I'm gonna be with Tameka.
I'm gonna be with Diego. But
you under there?
Well, if he's telling me something he did in the past, then I would appreciate that he told me. I'm like, okay, well, he's moving forward and he's not going to do this anymore because he shared it with me. So then I take that as respect. But if he's telling me about it because he's keeping her and this is going to be an ongoing thing, because some dudes, they get caught in a love triangle. They could actually fall in love with the other person as well and be in love with her.
Women too?
Well, absolutely. But since you said about the guy, no, women do it as well. But I'm just saying we're talking about a guy coming to me because I don't women. So
you don't. Damn.
So I'm not no fun. Okay, yeah, I am fun, but I ain't fun on that area. But long story short, I think if he tells me that, I respect that and I can appreciate it. But my thing is, don't take that woman in certain areas. Don't let the people at my job see you out with this woman and you look like you're all into her. Don't let, you know what I mean? Because it's embarrassment at the same time. Because people want to talk about your ass. Like, he don't love her. I seen him out kissing and hugging on, Temecula.
Somebody just hit me. Great question. They said, wait, how are you saying respect and cheat in the same breath?
Well, the reason I'm using that, the respect and the cheat in the same breath, because he's coming and letting me know.
No, they asking me why.
Okay, gotcha.
Because sometimes we have a black and white perspective.
Sometimes, like, the entire conversation so far is people only black and white, and y'all act like life isn't gray. Like, one person was like, people who cheat ain't shit. Tell me one other person different. Me, like, I cheated back in the day, but I'm totally different now, and I learned a lot from that. And I promise you, if you ask my best friend, that ate at my soul. Like, my actual spirit, that whole period of time I was doing that living that lifestyle, ate my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just trying to figure my shit out as a young person. Like, it was not cool. But now I'm very different.
How
you know
about
what I mean?
See,
so they act like it's like black and white. Most of life is gray. And yes, people can love you and hurt you deeply, but that doesn't mean they don't love you. And so unless you can see past that, the relationship won't work. If you're just trying to be bitter and hold it over their head, you have already let go of the fact of your ability to have a relationship.
That's what listen, get to your phone lines. The number to dial, 323-230-4610. We want to know relationship reparations for a cheating spouse you want to keep. What are some reasonable reparations? Do you take away their cell phone? Do you limit their social media contact? They have to agree to all of this. They're not.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I tried.
What's fair?
I tried some of those things. I mean, I failed terribly. If you're gonna ask for access, that's what I was asking for. I wanted temporary access. I wasn't saying I want passwords to all your shit forever, because that's just unrealistic. And I can't even remember passwords. So, but I wanted temporary access to just give me peace of mind. Like if I'll get the urge to look, I can just look. I couldn't even get that. So I've been knowing this for 10 years. I couldn't even get temporary access.
And let me set this up real quick. Callers, really quickly. Who leaves the quickest after cheating? Men or women? 323-230-4610. Do men just go, fuck that? Some other dick was in there. We're out. Or do women go, hey, this nigga got residue pussy juice from some other place?
Ooh.
Men leave
I think
quicker.
women stay.
Yeah, men leave
long.
quicker.
I think men leave easier.
Because I think that male ego is like, motherfucker.
They don't want to imagine that.
All right, here we go. Call. Wait, let me do this. I want one more drop. I want you to play Chase Skizza, and then I'm going to the phone lines. Skizza! Play that Skizza for me, bro. And then we're going to the phone lines. 323-230-4610 -talk, the voice of reason. Let's go.
Reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call.
Hey, you are now tuned in to the voice of reason. The Big Hummus House is your host this evening. So Williams, many topics. Talk about everything, ain't nothing out of pocket. Religion and music to maximizing profit. How to tell if your relationship is toxic. If you're on the wrong path, we can stop it. Knowledge is like the beat and we drop it. So tune in and get you some wisdom. From square guests to niggas that's just out of prison. So whether you're saint, sinner, or heathen, get you some grown game from the voice of reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason is back on the... I'm black on the block? Am I black on the block or am I back on the block? Back on the block.
Hey.
Back on the block so we can rock with the... Oh, I'm sorry. Just I had a 90s kind of throwback situation. Forgive me. You're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Talk Radio. Zoe Williams is in the ball. I got my girls in the spot. We were going to have Arlene here today, but she's sick.
Aw, get better, mama.
Yes.
Here I go. I'm going to the phone lines. First off, can I explain to everybody about the phone lines? Because you guys call and hang up. Just don't hang up. We will pick up the phone. All right? Don't hang up. We will answer the phone. We're going to do that right now. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Go on it.
Hello?
Yo, hell is low.
Hey, Zoe. Hey, ladies. How y'all doing this evening?
Finding you.
I'm fine, blessed, but not stressed. But,
all right now.
All right, this nigga just came from church. What's up,
right?
Hallelujah. Jesus.
Hold on.
Speak it.
But no, reasonable, if it comes down to it, reasonable reparations would be to allow that person to figure out how to make it up to you. Because if that person really knows who you are, they really know how to build the trust back up, don't tell them what they have to do, because that's all they're looking for. Okay, I fulfill these obligations here. I gave you my Twitter password. I gave you my Facebook password. I gave you all access to my email. I did all that. Okay, now we should be good. And in the end, no matter what you said, if that trust still isn't built back up, it's still not going nowhere. But if you allow that person to figure out how to make it up to you, how to come back from it, it'll be more heartfelt than it would be. It'd be more heartfelt because then they have to work on it.
What's your name again, bro? What's your name again?
Devin from Houston.
Desmond?
Devin from Houston.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yes.
doesn't the whole concept of relationship reparations kind of lends itself to entitlement?
Yeah, that's why I hesitated, because I'm like, it don't ever work.
In a way.
It doesn't work,
In a
man.
way.
Right.
In a way, because you're entitled to a second chance. So So this is what you have to do.
And when the other partner is clearly wrong, and they owe something to the other partner, do they really make it up? Like, is it really squared up? Like, we good, we square. You've paid debt. I've never seen a relationship debt paid like that.
I don't believe so. It goes back to the old analogy. Because trust is like a broken lamp. You can put it back together, but it'll never be the same.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It'll never be right.
So I'm gonna ask you again. Another question, Devin. Did the person cheat on you?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I have to ask this kind of question, like, what did they cheat on? Is cheating breaking a vow? Right? Number one, they made a vow to be, monogamous or whatever.
Okay.
So did they cheat on you, or did they cheat on themselves?
If it had to come from my standpoint, it was me who they cheated on.
So now I got to ask you the question. In what ways do you cheat on yourself? Because you do get what you are.
Right.
Yeah.
So, because I was telling this to somebody before. Somebody asked the question, does the raped or the woman who got raped, does she magnetize the cheater? And I said, ask yourself about the dominant thought process in that particular person. If the thought process is a depressed one, right? To me, that's a magnet. Now, you get all types of neurologists and, neurobehavioralists and all these guys. Yes. They're all telling you the brain is mapping experiences. Yes. And not only is it mapping experiences,
it's mirroring them.
It's mirroring. Do you see what I'm saying? Then, on top of that, your brain is already, or your central nervous system is already locked into something called confirmation bias. So you're only looking for shit that is in alignment with your prevailing thought process.
Okay.
So I'm saying not to blame the person who's experiencing this type of person, but you do have to ask yourself, what are your prevailing thoughts? If you have low self-esteem, if you have low self-worth, or if you have no self-worth, that's a type of self-inflicted abuse.
Right.
Now, take all of the brain science out of it, go to the streets. A motherfucking pimp will tell you, I'm looking for that broke one. And he can see her.
The broke one that got miles still, though. That's what they got an eye for. That's what they got an eye for.
He'd be like, oh, that nigga broke. Yeah. A woman that ain't broke, whose daddy has a real, she healthy, niggas get away from them.
Right.
Because she got too smart. She has too many questions.
Right.
Most pimps understand that the hoe is down with the game.
Mm-hmm.
You got some women out there, I'm not down with no game you playing, nigga. Mm-hmm. This shit sound dumb as fuck. I'm finna sell me, and you gonna be my intermediary with the bread. And okay, nigga, okay, we good here.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, a lot of times, we're calling in a negative experience based on the prevailing thought process that's in place. Mm-hmm. So I'm not blaming the victim. I'm just saying, when you start looking into these people, you start seeing, magnetize this experience. So nobody ever stops and says, as a form of reparation would be self-inquiry.
Yes, there we go.
Let me go in and see what prevailing thoughts magnetize this experience and what is the lesson in it for me.
And that's the only thing that worked for me.
I'm just saying.
You smoking bad.
Mimi?
Shit.
Devin on the line. Talking to Devin.
Oh, hi, Devin. Devin.
Hi, Mimi.
How you doing today?
All right.
All right.
All right.
So let me ask you this, Devin. Do you think if you had a woman and she cheated on you, but you had a family and everything was good at home, would you stay in? Would you walk away?
I'm gonna tell you right now, you cheat on me, it's over. Okay, I'm sorry. That wasn't for me.
I tell you what I told my old lady. I tell you what I told my old lady when we first got together. It's gonna take cheating to get rid of me because I feel as though because we're both young.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we're both young, so we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna do crazy shit. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Okay, all right. If I say I love you, which is supposed to be the case here, I love you through your flaws and all. How can I say I love you in a second you mess up? You turn around. I turn around. I just leave you for stuff.
Right.
Now, basically, I'm going from telling her my love is unconditional to now it's conditional. Okay, you fuck some other dude, so now guess what? My love is out. No, I found out. I learned when I first started dating early on. Just because you're with the person and you're in love with them, not necessarily be with you.
Hey,
be with you.
Let me stop you 1 second. Let me stop you 1 second, Devin. My engineer Phil does not agree with you. Phil from Richmond, the Bay Area, he's shaking his head like this is the bullshit. Phil, why don't you agree with Devin, man?
I don't agree with you, Devin, because if she cheated, just like, man, I don't know. To me, it is hard to come back from that because if the relationship is serious, it's like somebody else fuck your girl, man. I feel like that image would get stuck in my head for a while.
Men, are we real fragile with shit, boy?
I asked this question in return. You fuck somebody else, girl, but you felt good about it, right?
Hey, listen, let me tell you right now, this is what you're not going to do, Devin. You're not going to challenge the male double standard we got in place. That's what you're not going to do.
Just like you, I'm taking internal inquiry on the situation.
Right. Not internal.
We got double standards. You know, listen, man. You know good and goddamn well. Let me tell you right now. I'm in a real scary place right now. My baby girl is 18, my nigga.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
And I know what type of nigga I was.
You got the guns ready?
Ooh, shit.
Well, good thing she's smarter than to deal with any of that nonsense in life.
We had a weird little blow up the other day.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
What?
Because my daughter's real serious about basketball right now.
Right.
So she's like, Dad, no bullshit. Get to the court. I need shots. I need you to rebound, and I need you to correct my jump shot. Okay, cool. I posted a little video. Y'all saw her out there getting her work in and whatnot. One of her little friends from middle school.
A boy, I assume.
It was a boy. He just walked up and was like, hey, what's happening? Talking to her.
He can't say hello, though.
While she was, and I was standing right there.
He was like, what, nigga?
I said, who the fuck is you talking to, nigga?
Right. I'm like,
and she was like, Dad, wait, Dad, that's my friend from middle school. I said, well, nigga, introduce yourself.
Truth.
Don't just roll up, nigga.
Right.
I'm her motherfucking father. He was like, no, I didn't mean to do it, sir.
He said, sir, too.
Prima was like, Dad. I said, this is what this gonna be, nigga. This is what it's gonna be. When you get a boyfriend, it's gonna be me in that relationship with y'all.
Right.
I'm gonna have a boyfriend.
We all go together.
We all go together. She's like, she's like, this nigga's wildin'. So she laughed about it. And then, of course, you know, I'm a personable guy. I pulled the kid in and then, you know, made him a part of the hoop session. And, you know, I was talking to him, but I was like, yo, man, you just don't walk up on a man and his daughter, dog, and start talking and don't acknowledge the father. What's wrong with you? You got a daddy, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, yeah, I got a daddy. Well, good. You got a sister, nigga? Cause
right.
You understand? So she felt a little uncomfortable. She was like, Dad, oh my God. She's going, well, hey, Primo, what's happening, nigga? Hold on.
Right.
Fuck is you.
Right.
You understand? I'm sorry.
Who this nigga on the court?
But when it comes to women, men have double standards like a motherfucker.
Yes.
And that's only for the women in our family, for the most part.
Truth.
Women outside of our family, this is where men get in trouble. This is why cheating hurts us in a different kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got all these special rules and shit for our family, but we don't apply those same rules. We don't apply those same rules. Nigga, what is this nigga at the grocery store? Turn this nigga off. Thanks, Devin. We appreciate the call.
Thank you, Devin.
But we got all these weird rules or whatever, but we don't apply them to the women. And typically, women we date.
Right.
And typically, when we get a girl pregnant and she give us a daughter, that's when all the real rules come into play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because we be trying to avoid that karma.
Right.
Fuck. Callers, you're on the line. Relationship reparations for a cheating spouse you'll want to keep. Fuck. What's reasonable? Can I have your passwords? Can I get your passwords for 6 weeks? After the 6-week probation period, you get to change your password and I don't get it.
Right? I tried that shit. Didn't work at all.
Shoot, he probably got a phone in the car, baby. Bye.
But I'm saying.
But you're right, though. But you know what I mean. If he really want to cheat, they make a way.
Mine just got super dumb and tried to get a restraining order to protect the iPhone. Like, this is the dumbest shit I ever heard of.
Shoot. My kid's father, when I got pregnant, I guess he wanted to keep all the other hoes, right? Well, not to call them hoes, but the other ladies. And so he went on the cheating spree. You hear me? Like, I was at home pregnant and he was out cheating. To the point where one lady, I busted him with the lady, we got on the phone and she was like, "Oh, does everybody in your family have green eyes?" I'm like, "Well, how do you know people in my family have green eyes?" She says, "Oh, yeah, I met your Uncle Kevin. I met this one. I met that one." I said, "Really? So Uncle is out hanging out with you and the hoes? And what part of the game is this?" But my point that I'm making is that, sometimes when different things happen, it promotes them to cheat. And for him, I can't say he cheated that much when I wasn't pregnant, but the minute I got pregnant, it was like he wanted to keep the other ladies. He figured he had me already. She knocked up. You know what I mean? I'm about to do me. And he even went to big parties with him, and my friends were there. That's why I had to leave a nigga. I'm like, "Nigga, you got me fucked
besides
up."
the fact that he was also crazy and all the other part of the story.
I want to hear from...
the crazy happened after I left him then.
I want to hear from ladies who have the bat phone.
The bad phone.
The 2 phones. I want to hear from the women who have throwaway phones, who have a phone in their motherfucking trunk. Y'all out there, don't try to act brand new. You trying to tell me y'all don't use motherfucking technology? Technology ain't made y'all better cheaters? I done heard it from women for many, many years. Women have said they are better at cheating than men. How the fuck you gonna be better at cheating than men, and then you turn around and claim that you don't cheat?
The number one reason is because women naturally have more female friends, I think, and you could just save dudes under like 82 different Stacys. Like, it could be Stacy number 1, Stacy number 2, Stacy number 3. Like, I don't know. I didn't have a bat phone. We weren't that technological back then, I guess. I don't know. Texting was newish still.
Right.
Ladies,
how did people used to cheat?
I want to hear from some of the best female cheaters in the game. The phone lines are open. Listen, what's important? I want everybody in the chat room right now to click the like button, to share. All right? Everybody use the motherfucking super chat. Everybody support. I know it seemed free, but it ain't free. We need that support. Everybody right now, hit that like button on YouTube, and I'm going to the phone lines right now. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak!
Hey, what's up, Zo? This Mac.
Hey, first off, nigga, take some of the bass out your voice. Don't call in here on the big white side of the game, nigga.
Right. What's up with you, Zo? Hey, ladies, how you doing? What's up, BB? What's up, Tiff?
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Oh, man, I'm taking my beating like a man out here, folks. Hey, listen. So this is my thing. I believe to a degree, men and women, it gets to a point when somebody cheats, be it the woman or the man, the process of, being forgiven, man, it get exasperated, meaning you gotta you got to tell me what I got to do. If I keep telling you, all right, baby, I'm going to try to make amends, and I keep trying to pay this debt, and I'm coming back to you like, are we square? And you like, nope, keep paying, nigga. That shit ain't fair. You got to let me know, that, okay, this is what it's going to take for me and you to overcome this so that I can work to pay it, and then we can move on. Because I don't have the emotional funds to keep spending for a debt that I can't resolve.
Women are masters at refried beef. They say, I forgive you. They say it's over, and them motherfuckers is back in the kitchen recooking some shit that was supposed to be dead.
Right.
But I'm gonna say I'm gonna say men are too, though. Because listen, it's rare for a man to take a woman back after sideswipe. And if he takes her back after sideswipe, that dick is gonna be in his memory. He gonna be like, this motherfucker took a dick.
And he's cheating.
But no, that's how he gonna be looking at the woman he takes back.
Right. But he'll be cheating on her after he takes her back.
He gonna be like, she took a dick anyway.
Man, this is why I wish we could call my ex, not my ex-husband, but my ex before him. Because still people are like, she proud of it. I'm not proud of, cheating on my ex because he was amazing. I never cheated on my ex-husband, but I cheated on my ex before him. And I'm not proud of it, but I speak on it because that's my life experience. But I wish we could hear his perspective of taking me back after I told him I cheated.
Well,
because he probably, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want that perspective. I'm 5'8".
Okay. And what's your dimensions here?
39, 28, 46.
So there's a lot of simpery going on.
Right.
Like, a nigga gonna take Mimi back. A nigga gonna take Vonda. They gonna take them back. We like, all right, cool. Yo little weak ass nigga. Tell her to kick rocks. There's a lot of niggas, I can't, that pussy delicious. But they be hurt on the inside.
Right. He was
hurt. You know that nigga was weak. Tell the truth.
Not weak, but definitely hurt. Like, I built up as much as he built me up. Like, we were both broken, for sure.
Then he was weak.
I don't like weak because he's dope as fuck.
Okay, well, what happened?
I was a mess.
Name of Jesus, what happened?
No, really, it was me. Like, they're legit. My ex before my husband was like pretty dope. I was just a hot ass mess.
Oof. I love it. You be telling the truth.
I be telling, like, literally nothing was wrong with dude. Like, he cashed up part of his 401k to help me go study abroad. Like, dude was dope as hell.
Wait a minute, that made him dope?
I'm just saying he supported my dream and he knew I wanted that. So, like, he did that without, like, I would never ask anybody to do that for me. But, like, he just knew I was short. So he gave it to me to help me go. Because that was my dream.
Oh, my God. I'm over here getting clowned in my text messages right now.
Oh, no.
Keep your personal experiences to yourself.
That's like what the show's about. So, whoops. No, yeah, but like I definitely felt bad about cheating, but I also know someone's taking me back. So when it was time and it happened to me, like I felt I really loved my and that it's just as hard to stay as it is to leave. And that's what people don't realize. Like, it's going to be hard either way, especially when you have time in it. And I think that's why women stay. Because women, for the most part, are so much more stuck on, I put some time into this. I put some time into this. So you're like, I may as well put as much time into trying to still make it work as I might trying to rebuild and start over.
But do you think it's rational for men and women to believe that cheating should never be a part of any relationship? Is it rational? Is it logical? Does it make sense? Does it fit within human design?
Well, you want to hope that they're not cheating, but actually everybody makes a mistake and things happen and shit happens and you know what and especially with social media now and the way women are and the way men are, it's so easy to do something different. That's why it's important to have someone that you can trust or you can feel like they're not going to take advantage of having sex with random people on a regular basis.
But that's why I see people who have these inflexible beliefs as children. Mm-hmm. Like, you're a kid.
Oh, yeah, because things happen.
The shit is going to happen. There's nobody that makes a person 100% happy. You don't get all your needs from one person. You don't. You don't get all your emotional needs. You don't get all your psychological needs. You just don't. And if you're an upwardly mobile person in terms of consciousness, you're going to meet all types of really dope motherfuckers that you might want to fuck.
You know what? But you know what?
Let me tell you something about dopeness. Look, somebody just texted me, mad bitches took you back, so.
Right. Mad bitches, okay?
It's true. It's true. I haven't been shit for years. I'm just getting mature. I'm going to tell you, my tutor was my daughter. She kind of tutored me like, you're a fuck up, nigga. But she don't say that. It's just the way she looks at me. She looks at me like, you're a fuck up. And when you get a 3-year-old daughter who already done peep game, she 3 looking like, this nigga. You're a fuck up, nigga.
Right.
Right.
My daughter is the wise one.
I believe all of that.
Cosigns, you know, she has to sign off on a lot of the bullshit. She doesn't sign off on any bullshit. But what she does do, like for her big brother,
right?
All the girls he fuck with gotta run through her. He be like, listen, this is whoop-de-whoop. Go to her her Instagram. Here's her Instagram. I find out who my son is dating through my daughter.
Hilarious.
Wait a minute, New. Now you know you didn't do wrong.
Nah, but I fuck with that because I know my daughter's on some wise shit.
Right.
Right.
At 3, she was hip. Like, okay, nigga. You on some fuckery.
Right.
That was just her energy. Just, nigga. You understand? So she, unbeknownst to her, started coaching me then. And that's when I start to just look at how I do shit and how I operated back in the day. Like, nigga, you on some stupid shit. I started looking at my weaknesses that were manifesting in relationships via the mirror of my daughter. And now that she grown, Jesus. I told her I'm going to be in the back seat at the motherfucking drive-thru.
Right.
They going to be hugging and shit. I'm going to be right in the middle getting hugged by both of them. Like,
right.
Thank you. What we watching tonight, my niggas?
Oh,
it's
my
Netflix
goodness.
night.
Well, we all chilling. Okay.
All right, we going to the phone lines. Caller, we're on the line right now. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it.
Yo. Hey, this is Lonnie. I'm calling from L.A.
Hey.
Nigga, this ain't Lonnie. This is Ronan.
My name's Lonnie, yeah.
Nigga, what's your real name? Tell me the truth.
Hey, everybody always asks me that. I mean, my dad's name is Lonnie, and I'm named after Big Lonnie from way, way back in the day.
You sound like you're a part of an old 70s R&B group. And my name is Lonnie.
And I'm an Aquarius.
And I'm an Aquarius, right?
Age of Aquarius. Oh, yeah. Hey, but I just wanted to say, I mean, I don't know if I'm insecure or whatever, but I just feel like I'm in a class of I just break up. Like, if you cheat on me, that's it. And I hear people saying like reparations, we do all these things and that. I feel like you just didn't have the balls to just leave. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my thing. Like, because I have been cheated on. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to go back. But at the same time, I don't have a double standard either, because all the women I've been with, if I wanted to do something else, I'd tell her to her face, or I'd break it off. You know what I'm saying? Or if I had a threesome, you know what I'm saying? I've had threesomes and stuff. And so I know I'm coming from a place where honesty prevails over all. So if somebody cheats on you and they didn't even have the decency to tell you, like, yo, I'm feeling this type of way, then you should break that off, like, period.
I got you. Hey, Ronnie. But if you want to keep them, what reparations must they pay?
But I guess what I'm saying is I don't want to keep you after that. Like,
hey, Lonnie.
I don't know.
Hey, Lonnie.
What's up?
You ain't never had nothing meaningful.
Right.
Because if you could just give up on some meaningful shit, can you give up on some meaningful shit? Can you just say, for fuck it? You done cheated, so there's no more meaning? So is cheating, wait. Let me set it up. Let me set it up, Lonnie.
Sorry.
Is cheating the linchpin that holds it all together? Is it not meaningful after somebody cheats?
No. I mean, I like for example, what happened to me. Like, sure, I cherish the time we had together, sure, but
that's not what I'm saying.
I mean, I thought I was in love with this chick. Maybe I wasn't. So
see, there's the lack of meaning.
I'm still exploring this, but yeah, I mean, at least for me, when it all comes down to it, no, like, yeah, I regret, I miss having this girl in my life, but it's the same thing. Like, I think about this other dude's dick, like, and not only that, she was.
But
like,
isn't that your insecurity, you know, Lonnie? You're thinking about another man's dick. Isn't that low key gay?
Well, it's kind of hard. I mean, I'm saying if you fucks your girl, like, that's kind of, you just think like this dude fucked her. Like, how do you can't really move on.
Well, maybe you should
it's
ask.
Been almost a decade since this shit happened, but
wait, maybe you should ask. Maybe you should ask the women in your family who have forgiven the niggas who've cheated on them.
Yeah.
How do you get over the genitalia that? You know what I'm saying? How do you get? You know, because I know the woman. Because women got them records. Is her pussy wetter than mine?
Oh.
Is her pussy juicier than mine? Was the sex better with her? There are women who have those questions too, and they find a way to get over it. Maybe your insecure ass got to find a way to get over thinking about another nigga's dick that invaded the baby apartment.
Well, it's not that I know whenever I date a new girl, she's already been with somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So it's not that, like, I have that, like, problem, but it's just a matter, to me, it was the disrespect. Like, because I actually knew the motherfucker, too. So
wait, let me ask you this, Lonnie. Can your significant other ever recover, right, from disrespect?
No, I mean, it depends on the level, and I don't think that level of disrespect. Because for me, it's like I've always been.
You're not going to address your insecurity.
Let me not say always. No, let me not say always, because there was a time where I cheated, but then I made a conscious effort to say I'm never going to do no shit like that again. I'll just be fucking honest.
Did you tell her?
Honest, consistently.
Did you tell her that you cheated?
Well, I didn't cheat on her, but she was the person I was honest with. I was, I straight up told her about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I felt a certain way, I never actually, like, did anything. Like, we had a threesome together and stuff like that, but it was based on my honesty. Like, if I was out and we were walking, I would be like, you know what I'm saying? If I looked at a girl, like, and she was like, oh, did you look? I'd be like, yeah, I looked, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if, we broke one time and I wasn't feeling it, and I just straight up told her, like, I'm just not feeling it. And I was going to go fuck somebody else, but I broke up with her first. You know
all right. I thank you, man. Appreciate the call. You kind of just rambled us into oblivion, nigga. I love you. Shit.
All right,
thanks, man. We'll talk to you later, brother. The fuck is going on?
Hilarious.
Shit.
Oh, my gosh.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, please.
I'm about to be real right now. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce.
Right.
And she might have cheated on him. We don't know.
Right?
We don't know, motherfucker.
Right.
Don't know.
Ego might not be Jay-Z. I'm just saying.
Okay? So here's the reality. They still together. You know why? Because they worth $1 billion.
Right. Where's she going to get a different nigga like that?
What nigga going to add up to her?
Right.
Or add up to him, and what girl going to add up to her?
Right. There's...
Ooh.
Yeah.
You under dig? So we got this big ass fucking empire. We gonna let cheating knock it down? Nah, we gonna keep it popping.
Right.
My bad. I'm sorry. Let's go to counseling. Let's figure this shit out. Could counseling or couples coaching be a perfect relationship reparation for the cheater you want to keep?
Yes. Absolutely.
And we got to go to this shit for a year.
Right. So here's what I have to say. honestly, if you really want to save your relationship, not be bitter, not manipulate the other person for what they did for 10 years or whatever, but like really be in it, jump on that relationship counseling right away. Because what I realized very painfully, very quickly, is my ex had no intentions of really doing that shit. He wanted to say we were going to do it. And everything will intensify quickly. So whether you're going to make it or not will just flame right up. Yep. Because what happens, and Zoe, you're a coach, I'm a mental health professional. What happens is the mental health professional is supposed to be neutral. We're not neutral as in not point fingers, but call you both on where you can improve. What happens is no one really wants to, if you're not in a place of introspection and self-reflection, which means you're going to own your own shit, therapy doesn't work.
Just read that. I don't want to read it.
I don't like the P word, but I'll do it just for you. Men don't respect the pussy they have, but want the whole population of men to respect it. That don't make no fucking sense.
So we don't respect the pussy we have in hand. Here go the pussy right here. It's my pussy. Fuck this pussy. But bet not nobody fuck this pussy.
That's how I got married, man.
That's real talk.
It was like, I'm just going to marry you so no one else can have it. That's rude as hell.
Hey, you know what?
Take me back off the shelf.
This is our world.
Right?
Okay? We created the double standards in this motherfucker. And you guys going to have to live up to them until you have the power to rewrite them.
Right.
Okay? I appreciate the pussy I have. It's my pussy. But there are other pussies out there that need to be investigated.
You know what? They need some plumbing.
I'm just saying the average man thinks like that. And I used to think like that. I was average than a motherfucker. Because listen, men are socialized in this way. Get as much of that juicy, lovely, just squirty shit as you can. As long as your dick is working, your dick is a pussy taste tester.
You know what? Hilarious.
That's just, men are socialized that way. I'm not saying it's right, but I think we spend too much time on men in these conversations.
Strap up.
Because ladies, you cheat too. Niggas understand what that awkward silence means.
What awkward silence?
You know? So you fuck somebody else? Wait, it sounds like this. So you fuck somebody else? Come on.
Hilarious.
We know what that means. And this is how we guarantee we know what that means. Don't ask me about my business. It's none of your business. You done fucked somebody else. When the response is, it's none of your business after this.
Hilarious.
I can't even.
Hilarious.
Come on. I want to know about it, ladies. I want to know about you being forgiven. Have you ever had the resolve to A, own up to your cheating, sans Tiffany? Have you ever owned up to your cheating and been brought back into the fold by your man? Tell me how he acted. Was he bitchy once he brought you back? Was he acting like you, rehashing beef? Call us, 323-230-4610. Callers, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Or not.
Boost Mobile. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
My name's Toya from Atlanta.
Turn your whole life down, baby. Just turn it down a little taste.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sweetie. Talk to us about it.
Okay, so the reparations on cheating, I wanted to speak on it because my boyfriend currently, he cheated and I forgave him, but I didn't really ask for reparations in return. Like, it was more so a misunderstanding with why I forgave him. I guess, is why I didn't ask for reparations. But that was that tidbit. And then I do feel that women can cheat without men knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, baby boo. Have you ever cheated on anybody?
Yes.
There we go. Because don't call in here talking this bullshit about you. Because see, this is the bullshit.
Hilarious.
I only did that once, and like Tiff said, it really did bother me. Like it
Okay,
really
before you get to the aftermath. Okay, before you get to the aftermath of how it bothered you and you felt guilty, take us through the process of how you meticulously hid the fact that you cheated on him. How did you do it?
Well, I just didn't say nothing. I kept cool. I'm serious. Like, I kept cool. Every day was every day. Honestly, I checked out of the relationship before the relationship was over. So it was nothing for me to start talking to someone else without him really knowing, because I didn't really care how he felt or if he found out. So I just did it.
Okay. Because, niggas are sloppy. We have a paper trail. How did your cat-like ass sneak around a dude you in relationship with without him knowing that you were on a side swipe mission? How did you pull it off?
I don't know. Honestly,
you do know.
Because
don't you lie
was
now.
very secretive. It wasn't like I was hiding it. My phone didn't have a lock on it. He had access to my phone,
Oh,
computer.
wait a minute. Hold on. Now you're finna be brave and make it seem like you cheated right in front of him. No.
No, it wasn't in front of him, but if he wanted to pick up my phone, he could. He probably wouldn't have figured it out because I probably saved the number under somebody else's name.
Classic female logic.
See?
You think you doing some shit above board that could easily be detected when, in fact, there is some subterfuge. A different name pop up. Nigga, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle pop up on your phone, and that's one of your niggas.
Hilarious.
How you supposed to know? Fuck out of here with the bullshit. I want to know what your tactics were in order to pull off side swipery.
I mean, honestly, it's not that hard. Men don't pay that much attention, especially when they think that you're checking out, or when you both feel that it's over. They don't tend to pay much attention. So it's like seeing someone, for instance, at the mall, and he asks for your number. You're just getting someone over, texting leads to talking leads to meeting up, having dinner, or whatnot.
You done had dinner.
And go from there.
You done had dinner with another nigga.
Yeah, I'm not the type of girl, when I say eat, don't necessarily mean I slept around. Because I don't really like to sleep around.
Well, I've mentioned, did you get sideswiped? Yes or no?
No.
Oh.
So you were just going out on little dinner dates?
Like, it would be dates, but it would be weekend trips where I didn't come home, or...
What? Okay. You went on a weekend trip and didn't get sideswiped?
No.
Okay.
Oh, she better than me. I'm gonna get this game tomorrow. this game.
I mean, not everybody wants this.
Okay, because
and when guys normally talk to me,
let me just
they talk to me to actually have a conversation. Like, I'm not just gonna talk to you for what you have and what you don't have, or what I think you should have, or whatever.
All right, so let me drill
when
down.
We talk, we actually have conversations.
So let me drill down a little further, because you're bullshitting right now. Because I know women got gray areas. Y'all niggas are the master of gray.
Hella gray.
So there are women out there who will say, I let him eat me out, but there was no penetration, so there was no cheating.
Or gave him head or something.
So now I got to ask.
See, that laugh already let you know. There was sexual contact of some kind.
Hold on. It's awkward silence.
Hilarious.
Okay, so he did eat me out, but there was no sexual penetration. Like,
here we go. Half truths.
Like, we didn't have sex, but he did eat me out. But that was just as far as it went. And no, I didn't give him head, even though I could have, but I didn't.
You didn't put your hand on his dick?
No.
Yeah, I know you did. Because
that sound you
listen,
made.
I know you did.
I should
Because
explain
listen,
myself a little more.
let me just say,
I've
did
always
he
been like a
eat it
ear-
outright? Like he really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't? Because usually when a woman gets eaten out really good, she wants to fuck now.
I don't make it to the end. Let me just tell you now. If you do your job right, I'm just like, penetrate, please. Like, isn't that it's foreplay for a reason? No? Yes? Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you over here fucking up. You do know this, right? Like, you fucking up right now.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just not, I guess, I wasn't interested in him as much as he was interested in me.
That don't mean you didn't grab his shaft.
I felt his shaft. I didn't grab it.
Was his shaft up against you?
Oh, the fuckery right now. I'm
This is
sorry.
just too much fuckery.
So much fuckery right now.
Baby girl, I don't want to expose you too much. Thank you so much. I appreciate the call. That shit was fire. Hey, listen, man, I need another drop. Come on, man. Let's play that truth drop real quick. Because this is what we do right now. This is how we get out. Let's go. I'm going to the phone lines when I come back. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Let's do it. But that's cool. I like
There's a show that's stopping you. And it's not that far from you. From you. Coming from the heart of you. Reality is not on your screen. There's a show that's stopping you. And it's not that far from you. From you.
Y'all don't remember this one, do you? This track was produced by my homeboy Shafiq Hussein.
Okay.
Who produced Erykah Badu's America album. He produced this as a drop for the Voice of Reason when we were at RMC.
Wow. Wow.
Shit's cold. Turn it up. Let's go.
Throwback in the crates, baby.
It's a show that's starring you. It's a show that's starring you.
And it's not that far from you.
Oh, shit.
Yay! This shit's fire. Don't forget to use the super chat button. The phone number to dial, 323-230-4610. I want to hear your song, your stories. We got Tiff Ram in the building. And Mimi. It's a show that's starring you.
Hey.
The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Let's listen to this real quick. Let's let it ride. That shit is cold. Don't be afraid to share relationship reparations for a cheating spouse you want to keep. That motherfucker gotta pay, but not so much that he'll walk away.
Right. Pay like you wait, baby.
Hey, the voice is in 2018. The girls back in the building. That shit is delicious. Hey man, start that shit from the top. Just hit it from the.
That's not like you said.
That shit is cold.
I have no.
It's a show that's stopping you. And it's
that's cold. Let's go. I'm going to the phone lines. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. This is Zoe Williams. I am him, the voice of reason.
Yes, the man.
We in here right now. I want to hear from the ladies. You cheated. You got away. You're not held to the same standards as men are. You get to cheat, but it's required of him to own his lie. Not necessarily for you. Was Eddie Murphy right when he said all women have bones in their closet that they will never reveal to Mr. Current, to Mr. Right now? Get to your phone lines right now. Tell us how you did it. Tell us you got away with murder. Or I should say herder.
You know what?
323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hello?
Hell is low. Welcome to the Voice of Reason show. What's on your mind?
I don't know, man. I mean, you seem like y'all talking about these women cheating on men. I mean, what's up? You want to hear a story? Or, I mean...
well, shit, nigga, if you've been paying attention, tell us your story.
I mean, I don't got no story. I mean, I might have a word or two to say on it. I mean, I'm a completely monogamous individual. I don't cheat on women.
Oh, good.
Well,
I know.
I
the
like
women,
that. That's
the
what
women,
I'm talking about. Shit.
They're going to love this.
I mean, put some positivity or put some love on the scene. You know?
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
What you want? I mean, I don't
okay, nigga. Do you have something to say?
I mean, for the most part, no, I'm not BSing. I mean, for the most part, I'm a monogamous dude. I don't cheat on women. I mean, I had parents, you know, well, a father who wasn't monogamous. Maybe that's kind of where I kind of don't want to put a woman through that.
Got it. That's your story.
Yeah,
you saw it. You were traumatized by it, and you went in the opposite direction of it.
I don't know about traumatized, but I mean.
Oh no, you traumatized.
No, I'm not traumatized.
Did it hurt you?
Want to do the right thing. There's too many people out there doing that already.
Well, let me ask you: did it hurt you to know that your father cheated on your mom?
It didn't really hurt me. I mean, it's just kind of like, I mean, I was young. I guess it's kind of like, damn. I mean, I guess you just realized, you know, he a grimy dude.
I guess, damn, and him being a grimy dude and him being your father would not be reason enough for you to be hurt by that.
Exactly.
What? Okay, cool. All right, thanks, fam. We appreciate the call. Good looking, my man.
That's right. Hey.
Hey. Like,
at least if Joelle was here, she can speak openly about the impact of her dad's cheating on her life. Like, that dude was so confusing.
Oh my God, it's cool. Shit didn't hurt. That's why I got an inflexible belief that you should be monogamous. That came from that situation. Okay, nigga.
Hilarious.
I need niggas to think. Don't call in here thinking you can half think me. You better be thinking fully. Don't call in here with half think. My nigga is in the building.
In the building.
All right, man, it's cool. Somebody in the chat room said this nigga sound like his woman made him say that.
She was probably sitting right there. Yeah, nigga.
Nigga was at gunpoint.
You calling in? What you saying?
You calling in and you tell him. What up, Antonio
Tell him
Moore?
that you're always monogamous.
Right. Antonio Measy for sheezy.
Antonio Moore just walked in the building real quick. Let me get my brother on the line real quick. Antonio Moore.
Hey. Oh, he ain't got no mic or anything.
No, he got a mic right there.
Wait.
Don't take Mimi's mic. Come in here stealing. You from South Central?
I ain't never stole nothing. I ain't never stole nothing.
But the data, you got the data though. Whip that shit out.
Right, but the facts.
Whip them facts out.
Watch him flip this. I'm finna alley-oop him the topic. Watch what's about to happen.
Oh, God.
I ain't got no headset though, but I'm just gonna talk.
Today's topic, relationship reparations for a cheating spouse you ultimately want to keep. How?
Zoe be sitting up in the road tripping. That's a holiday special right there.
No, because we were talking about, say, Jay-Z admitted he cheated on Beyonce.
Right.
But they got such an empire in comparison to all the other black Pope people. Cheating ain't a big deal, is it? You see what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
Cheating would to allow cheating to break down what the fuck they got would fucking really be like you throwing all this shit away, really.
You know, it's interesting. I interviewed Meta World Peace, and you know, one of the areas that you see that is when athletes that travel try to fit their lives inside of a basic like middle class kind of come home every day kind of life, and it don't work that way because you in these hotels with these ladies that walk up to your door and knock on your door, and it's late. And you're tired.
It's late, and you go ahead, keep going.
No, I'm just
Kobe.
I'm just saying. So like, what's a trip is like the construct that we try to fit ourselves into sometimes. Whether it's poor people trying to be middle class, or in this case, you know, rich. I'm not gonna call them wealthy, but rich people trying to be middle class. That middle class life, you know, it requires a certain kind of like timeline. You know, if you drive an Uber at night, it becomes real hard to fit that middle class life in.
Basically, saying monogamy is sedentary. That's what the hell it sounds like.
But
no, that's what it sound like. It's a little sedentary. That's what it sounds like.
In a weird way. Look, Kobe cheats, and he cheats in a raw way.
Man.
He fucking gets the anal sex cracking
right
on the little white girl in the hotel.
Man.
Who got multiple sperm samples and pubic hair samples in her drawers.
Whoa.
Meaning that coochie out there on the block.
Right.
Right? He does that, but his wife don't leave. How come his wife didn't leave?
But Martin said, you know, when the bowling alley and the basketball court and everything, you remember that? You remember that skit? It becomes hard to leave when you start counting all the things that's in that house.
Right. Martin was like at Eddie Murphy's house.
Yes.
No, at his own house. He was talking about he said you think you can leave easy when you ain't got no bowling alley, you ain't got no basketball court, you ain't got all these things.
Right.
To kind of evaluate. But I mean, I do think that wealth kind of it changes the format. The funny thing is when you take poor people that are, you know, in Beyonce's case, she was like, you know, considered black upper middle class. But in Jay-Z's case, he was really poor and high school educated. And you get him a bunch of wealth because it drives them crazy sometimes because they try to fit their ideas of what a relationship should be inside of all that money.
Wow.
It's a lot of rooms in that house. We supposed to be throwing parties like you know, crazy up in here.
Hey, nobody wins in the family feuds.
Where you get that from?
That's Jay-Z.
Oh, I thought that came from the YouTube.
Nah, nobody wins when the family feuds. That's a Jay-Z record. And Beyonce singing on it. See, it's easy to squash shit when you got wallets to fall back on. Ain't no wallets, ain't no resolution.
Man.
Right.
And that's the hurt part of it. I ain't gonna be sitting here putting up with you trouncing your dick around town, motherfucker, and you broke.
Man.
Right. You seen Arnold Schwarzenegger's son? His half Venezuelan son. You seen it?
That motherfucker look like the Mexican Arnold Schwarzenegger.
For real though. For real though. Oh my God, it's crazy.
So now we get into another facet of it. Y'all will give reparations to a rich nigga. Relationship reparations. Okay, you can't go to Monaco for 2 years. Okay, you know, you got to give me your cell phone. You got to give me your passwords. We're going to share a password. That's when, you know, all these kind of relationship reparations come into play, right? On business trips, I go once a month. That bullshit, right? Because it got bread. Poor niggas. How do you guys deal with the poor nigga who got the potential that you love, who hasn't reached his potential?
And he's cheating?
And he's cheating.
Well, I can do bad by myself. Simply said.
Tell us how you really think, ladies. Tiffany.
Man, see, everybody else says they walking away, but I'm like the silly person who was like, I'll try as long as you tell me the truth.
You know good and damn well, you tell a woman the truth, she's going to use it against you.
Well, here's the thing. My whole thing was I just wanted, my reparation was I already know part of the truth. I just wanted to hear it from his mouth.
Some more ego shit from women. Let's pay attention.
No, because my thing is disclosure, right? If we're really trying to be honest, you should be able to disclose the truth.
Hey, why do men not disclose, Antonio?
You just gonna throw me under the bus?
I'm gonna ask Phil too.
Jesus. Now, why do they not disclose? I think
for the most part.
For the most part, let me say this. I think the way this society is set up, it's built for women to be honest in a way that it's not built for men to be honest. What do I mean? So you catch a woman on Facebook talking to another dude because he inboxed her. Well, I didn't inbox him first.
Oh.
Hold on. You kind of did when you put that outfit on. So there's this whole space to like kind of like play the line for women. But see, you know where it gets when the dude get bread. When the dude get bread, that throws it all off because now he's getting approached like the same kind of way, you know.
You understand?
But that was back to your question. That's an example.
That's terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason is on fire tonight. I just wanted to get my brother Antonio Moore in here. Is this your first show of the year?
Yes, it is.
Tell us what you're talking about tonight and what time and what channel.
I'm going to be on Dash Radio. Press the Dash Talk button. We're going to be on Tone Talks talking about African.
African?
You know, that's somebody who's half African, half African-American. And what we're going to be talking about is the question of if you half Nigerian and half Black American, you were raised here in Detroit, and you ain't never seen Nigeria, why do you keep calling yourself Nigerian? We're going to have the hard question of, are you trying to run away from the blackness that is the core of your life and creating a romanticized version of who you are?
Wow. Because you might have the parent from Africa basically saying, don't fuck with African Americans.
And either directly or indirectly. And also what you see is your whole life is built on the bones of Black civil rights, of Black activism.
Oh, so you get to participate in all of the shit that niggas struggle to get over here, but you don't get to claim. You're not claiming it.
You get to like back off when it's time to say, you know, you kind of had this middle of the road kind of. So
you gonna mention Issa Rae?
Of course, of course. You know, they got this whole term they call us akata, wild animal.
Right.
So like the whole thing is, what is your reaction as a half Black person, descendant of slavery? That's what they call it when it's time to delineate. But when it's time to get affirmative action, we all the same. What is your reaction in that room when they say akata? Do you shut the room down or do you go quiet? That's kind of the show.
Wow.
Craziness.
All right, well, there you go, my nigga.
Appreciate you letting me in.
There you go. Good looking, man. Right after the voice of reason, you gonna get into Tone Talks.
Tone Talks.
Hey, listen, Tone Talks is just like another. This is me, yeah. Tone Talks is just like another. Like, this is what the VOR radio network was gonna look like, man. Africans.
Right.
I like giving people who smart, man, who got like real intelligence a shot on the air. You know what I mean? Let's do it this way. You're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Talk Radio. There's 20 minutes left in the show. I really want to get all the callers in. Tonight's topic, relationship reparations for a cheating spouse you want to keep. Fuck. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. 323-230-4610. Let's play that last drop. Relationship dumbassification. Let's go. You got it for me, bro?
Relationship dumbassification, a thought-provoking conversation with the voice of reason, an exploration into why you and your girl just can't relate. The world is tuned in to the voice of reason, blowing up the foxhole every Thursday evening. If your man is tripping, then talk to Zoe before you leave. Maybe y'all can make it work, and if not, he can tell you exactly how to tell him to kick rocks. Intelligence with lots of comedy, it's not your average show. It's Zoe Williams, the voice of reason on Foxhole Radio.
That shit is so crispy. Let's start that shit over from the top. That shit is so fucking crispy.
Such a mood you're in.
This is the death of relationship dumbassification. A thought-provoking conversation with the voice of reason. An exploration into why you and your girl just can't relate. The world is tuned in to the voice of reason. Blowing up the foxhole every Thursday evening. If your man is tripping, then talk to Zoe before you leave. Maybe y'all can make it work, and if not, he can tell you exactly how to tell him to kick rocks. Intelligence with lots of comedy. It's not your average show. It's Zoe Williams, the voice of reason on Foxhole Radio.
That shit is lit. You're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Talk Radio. Listen, if you came in here and you're timid and you don't really want to talk that real shit, then you got the wrong show. Turn it down a taste, bro. You got the wrong show. Let me just preface this. I am a exceedingly flawed motherfucker. Okay? I'm never gonna come from a space of better than or, wiser. Fuck all that dumb shit. I'm not wiser than you. You are way more wise than I am as it pertains to your individual experience.
Right.
I can't tell you what it's like for you.
Right.
That's it, nigga. Just shit. What I represent in your life is like a stoplight.
Right.
And the stoplight is an indicator of things. Green means go, yellow means caution, and red means stop. I may manifest in your life as just a stoplight.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fuck it. I'm not better. I don't know more. I'm not special. Because I think a lot of times we get caught up in the ego of, oh, this is a radio personality or this is a relationship specialist. Fuck all that. This is a person who been through hell like yo ass.
Right.
So I give you my insight based off of my experience. I ain't never made consecutive right decisions. Right. Just back to back right decision. I ain't never did that shit. And I'm never gonna come across as a nigga who got it all together. Because I don't. I make one good decision and make two fucked up ones right after. I make two fucked up decisions and make two good decisions right after. That's a draw.
Right.
That's how my life works out. So I need you to understand this is why I create the kind of content I create on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm learning from you as much as you're learning from me.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I got ex-girlfriends I still got to apologize to.
Ooh.
The fuck?
Well, they waiting. They like, I hope he call me tonight.
Don't you ever motherfucking come in here thinking I'm... She said you are special. Don't dub down for these niggas.
Right.
Thank you for the love.
Straight to the DM.
Right.
I appreciate it. I'm a little special in the fucking head, but I'm just saying, like, for real. I be trying to learn from y'all. That's why I be trying to open it up for you to share.
Right.
Phone lines is cracking. Let's get to the phone lines. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hey, ladies. Hey, Joe.
Hey.
This is Courtney.
Courtney. Another Courtney. Should we call you Co?
Yeah, that's me.
Are you the same Co who called earlier?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, speak on it, Pia.
I've been trying to get through this line because this is a hot topic for me.
Okay. Well, speak on it.
I don't feel like there are reparations because as a woman, once you break that trust for me, it's hard to trust you again. Now, I may say I'll give you another chance, try to work on it. But in the back of my mind, if you do something else, I'm going to bring up that old stuff because
so
that
watch
gives
this.
my point.
So watch this, man. If you were married to MLK, would you break up with him?
Right.
I don't care who you are.
I'm just
if
asking.
If you cheating on me.
I'm just asking. Would you? You wouldn't have did what Coretta did. You would have.
Coretta took it for the country.
You would have been like you'd have fucked up the whole movement because you pissed off.
Or white number 4.
Wait, hold on. Can you imagine a cheating scandal in the 60s while this movement is happening, while this man is making positive progression for black people as a whole? Can you imagine if Coretta just said, you know what, nigga, fuck you?
That part.
Would you have done that?
Well, I wouldn't do that. It just depends, but we not in that era. This is 2018, baby.
But I'm just saying, wasn't our community stronger then?
Yeah, it was. And back then, it wasn't all this extra stuff that we have to deal with, like social media.
Right.
You know,
that's fair.
All the attention-seeking people. Well, you didn't have to deal with that.
Let me give you another example. Bill and Hillary. That's this era.
Truth.
But Bill was the president. My man, not the president.
See, now you're basically saying
there's conditions to what you would tolerate.
No, it's not even conditions. It's status.
Truth.
If he's a trash man, but a good man,
if you're a good man, you're not cheating on your significant other. So you can't.
There's that gray zone.
There are no absolutes. Can't absolutely say that.
And that's
good men cheat.
That's where open dialogue comes in, because if you know you can't handle being monogamous, you need to say that in the beginning of the relationship. So that way I can decide whether or not I want to deal with someone that will potentially hurt me.
So watch this, Courtney. If I know, you have a great point. If you know you can't be monogamous, you should state that in the beginning.
True.
But you should also state in the beginning that you can't handle the truth either. Because if you get a man who tells you the truth and you can't handle it, you got to acknowledge that too. I'm a person who can't handle the truth.
I can handle the truth. I can handle the truth, but that's me handling the truth. That also gives me the right to decide whether or not I want to stay with you because of that truth.
You're in one lane. The lane that I'm trying to get you to see that's a little bit broader is this. I can't handle the truth because my mama was cheated on by my daddy. I can't handle the truth because, you see what I'm saying? Like, whatever your because is the shit you're supposed to be undoing in your life, not protecting. You get what I'm saying? So I can't handle the truth because the moment you tell me the truth, I'm going to say I forgive you, but I'm still going to rehash and recook it every chance I get. I'm going to hold it over your head every chance I get. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if
I understand it, and I don't believe.
But I'm saying if he has to say, I'm not really monogamous, you got to say good, because I'm the type of person that can't handle the truth when you fuck up and come to me with the truth for forgiveness.
Right.
How about that? Is that fair?
Well,
is that not fair?
I kind of disagree with that though.
I know you do, because it's one way for your ass.
No, it's not. I've been cheated on in a marriage. I've been married and I've been cheated on, and I forgave him. I, tried to work it out. But
okay, slow down. You forgave him?
Yeah, I did.
Watch this. Hold on. After you forgave him, did you ever bring it back up and use what you forgave against him?
No, not until he did it again. Then I brought back the past, so he can know that I forgave him for that, and he continued to do the same thing.
So you never brought it up until he did it again.
Exactly, because if you're gonna try to work on your relationship, bringing up what they did, that's not going to help it.
Right.
Good.
If you truly want to work on it.
Good.
Yes. Someone else did what I did.
I like that. But she's a fucking unicorn.
If they do it again,
but she had kids though.
Right.
She's a unicorn.
She had kids though. I didn't even have kids, and I was still trying to whatever.
Listen, the worst thing. Listen,
if you don't have
Courtney.
Kids, you shouldn't have to tolerate it.
But Courtney, the worst thing.
See what she said?
I heard what she said. The worst thing you can do is say what is right.
Truth, man.
There ain't no right. Right is situational and circumstantial.
Right.
What's right in one situation is not always right. There's no blanket license for right in relationships.
Truth.
What was right 4 years ago may be wrong 4 years later.
Right.
Like, we be trying to create these concrete benchmarks for relationships, and that's the worst thing you can do.
Right.
That's a human fucking being. Does that justify lying? No. Does that justify cheating? No. But I'm going to tell you what's equally worse to cheating is one saying I'm over it when they really aren't.
Right.
You may not
but
have
whoever gets over being hurt continuously, because that's the thing. We like to share, as women, we like to share our past previous experiences and pains, and then the man say, oh, well, I would never do that to you, and then he turn right around and do the same thing.
Why in the hell would you do that, Courtney? What's wrong with you, Courtney? Why in the hell you want to share your past pains with some new nigga? Why would you do that? Have you identified with what has happened to you? Uh-oh.
I'm okay.
You ready? You ready?
Dialogue relationship, and you're able to talk to that person if you are in a commitment. Now, I'm not talking about somebody that's just a boyfriend or girlfriend that you know that may or may not last long. I'm talking about someone that you two have discussed making it a long-term relationship as far as marriage.
Let me come back to you. Let me come back. Are you still hurt?
No.
Yes, you are.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nigga, stop it. If I had a belt right now, I'd pull it off, whoop your ass if I was sitting right there. Stop lying.
I'm really not.
You want me to look into it deeper?
I am also aware of the things that I've experienced, and I try not to
You want me to go deeper?
Experience those things again.
You want me to go deeper?
Go ahead.
You want me to go deeper? Why would you avoid experiencing some shit you've already experienced before if you need to experience it again to really get over it?
Right.
You don't experience shit haphazardly. You experience shit for a lesson, for a reason, for a purpose, and it's always spiritual. It's never social.
Ooh, that was my lesson for the day. I gotta write this down.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't. Do you hear that?
I'm personally not hurt about my last relationship whatsoever. That was years and years and years ago. I'm just saying a general statement. Trying to use my experience as a generalized statement.
Well, you can't generalize, and you can't be absolute either. Let me tell you why. That's your experience. You can't use your experience as a general litmus test for everybody.
But some people may have experienced that before. Not saying everybody, but some people may experience something similar to that.
Listen, your greatest challenge in your relationship life is going to be how to forgive. I know you think I don't know you, but I do. Your greatest lesson right now is how to forgive, not move on. There's a difference between forgiving and moving on.
I agree.
You moved on. You haven't forgiven. I talk about this all the goddamn time. Women create coping mechanisms for the next nigga with expectations attached to that.
Right.
Well, what's wrong with having expectations in your relationship?
There's nothing wrong with having expectations in your relationship. But those expectations cannot be concrete. They must be fluid.
Yes.
People are not going to behave and respond exactly the way you want them to.
Well, actually, almost never are they. Never are they going to respond.
That's what I'm trying to tell her. She's trying to act like she ain't hurt. No, you just removed from the moment that hurt you. But that crater is still there. If I had time to work, I'd untie that knot.
Look, I'm not feeling anything right now. Like, I'm not feeling hurt about anything. I'm just, saying in general.
Can we
like,
pray for
I'm
her?
in a good place right now.
Definitely pray for her. I would say because
want
I
the
feel
girls
like
to come
in
in
a
and
similar
pray for her.
situation. Oh, you want to? I can for real.
Oh,
I don't know why everybody thinks all of a sudden I got divorced. I'm an atheist, but no.
Oh man, I love the caller, Co from Chicago.
Yeah.
Courtney, you can call it any time, and this motherfucker, we will turn up, my nigga. Appreciate you, baby girl.
All righty.
All right, this was good. This relationship reparations are for rich people. Po niggas ain't no reparations. Get the fuck out of here. Pack your little bag.
Well, shit.
And bounce.
Yeah, well, I think if you're poor and you're in a relationship, you guys should be working on it as a team to build more and do more. And if you out cheating with the little bit you got, then we got a problem. If all we got is rice and beans and you out giving the bitch some beans, nigga, we got a problem, nigga. I'm over here with rice and she got the beans, nigga. That bitch should just bring my beans to the house, okay? Otherwise, I can do bad by myself. Fuck what you going through.
Mimi, where can they find you, baby girl?
You can find me at Keeping It Real with Mimi on all social media. And don't miss the show Thursdays nights, Accelerated Radio, 7 o'clock. And I just want to do a quick shout out to CutlerTees.com. He blessed us with T-shirts. And I just want to say thank you. His name is Chris Allen. Good looking out.
Hey.
We appreciate you. Show him some love. He got bomb shirts. Got our faces on it.
Damn, that shit is cold. VOR, Voice of Reason. That shit is cold.
It's
cold. Hey.
Yes, and he's at Cutler Creations on Instagram. So check him out. He's a real dude doing real shit. Peace.
I love it. I love it. And of course, Tiff Ram.
Oh, yeah. I'm Tiff Talk TV on all social media platforms. That's TIFFTALK TV. Or you can check me on my website at tiffanyram.com.
We'll be back Monday with new topics. Zo What Show, Voice of Reason. It's on and cracking. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. And have a great and safe weekend. And again, the super chat was real light tonight. That's just, fuck. It was just really light. Anyway. I appreciate you guys anyway.
Make it rain
Thank you so
next
much.
week.
We got love for y'all. We gonna holla. Deuces.
Deuces.